Risotto, you hear that word and you probably picture a fancy restaurant, right? A chef standing over a pot stirring for what feels like an eternity. But what if I told you that you, yes, you, could pull off a stunning restaurant quality risotto on a regular Tuesday night? Well, let's do this. We are going to turn that myth into your next masterpiece. And hey, don't just take my word for it. This quote says it all. The whole idea that risotto is too fussy or too difficult for a home cook is, well, it's just nonsense. It doesn't take some kind of culinary magic. Nope. It just takes a little focus and knowing the right secrets, which, luckily for you, is exactly what we're about to get into. And we're not going to waste any time. In the next few minutes, we're going to break down a few simple, game-changing techniques that will totally transform how you look at this amazing Italian dish. So what makes this recipe foolproof? It really all comes down to three key secrets, three ideas that build incredible flavor and absolutely guarantee that creamy, perfect texture. And our first secret? Well, it starts way before the rice even thinks about hitting the pan. All right, secret number one. This is all about building a serious flavor foundation from the get-go. And it starts not with the rice, but with the broth. So here's the trick. We're going to use the part of the asparagus you'd normally just toss in the trash. You simmer those tough, woody bottoms with some herbs, and you create this amazing custom-made broth. This isn't just some boring liquid, you guys. It's a flavor delivery system that's going to soak into every single grain of rice. Okay, on to our second secret. This one is all about having total control, making sure every single ingredient is cooked perfectly. And the way we do that is by multitasking. Now, I know what you're thinking. 2 pans? More work? No way. It's actually smarter. By cooking the toppings in a separate pan, you guarantee your asparagus stays bright and crisp, not mushy. And that prosciutto, it gets perfectly shatter crisp. You cook each part to perfection before bringing it all together at the end. Total control. And that brings us to our third and final secret. This is where the real magic happens. This is how we get that unbelievably luxurious, creamy finish without a drop of cream. And listen up, because this is maybe the most important part. That incredible creaminess, it comes from science. It's an emulsion you create by taking the pan off the heat and then stirring in cold butter and cheese like you mean it. This is the one technique that separates a pretty good risotto from an absolutely unforgettable one. Okay, so we've got our techniques down. Now let's talk about the actual building blocks. With a dish this simple, you really can't hide behind mediocre ingredients. Quality is everything. These three right here are your non-negotiables. You gotta have arborio rice. Its special starch is what makes risotto creamy in the first place. A splash of dry white wine isn't just for flavor, it adds this crucial acidity and brightness. And please, please use a real block of Parmigiano Reggiano. The stuff in the green can just won't cut it. You need the real deal for that nutty, savory flavor and perfect melt. All right, enough talk. Theory is great, but now it's time to actually make something delicious. Let's walk through exactly how to put these secrets into action step by step. First things first, that incredible broth we talked about. So you grab those woody asparagus ends, toss them in a pot with your stock and some herbs, and just let it simmer away. After you strain it, here's the key. Keep that broth warm on a back burner. Adding cold broth to your risotto is a total rookie mistake, and it'll shock the rice. We don't want that. Okay, now for the main event, that parallel cooking we mentioned. It's time to get both pans going. So in your main pan, you're building the risotto itself. You're softening the onions, toasting that rice till it smells nutty, and then starting that relaxing rhythm of adding a ladle of hot broth and stirring. Meanwhile, in pan number 2, you're perfecting your toppings, getting the asparagus just right, crisping up that prosciutto, and then you deglaze that second pan and pour all those delicious brown bits right into the risotto. We're not wasting a single drop of flavor. So we've built our flavor, we've cooked all our components perfectly, and now it is time for the grand finale. This is the one step that's going to make you feel like a total rock star in your own kitchen.
And I'm going to give you the secret word for it. It's called mantecatura. How cool is that? It's the official Italian term for this final magical step. It's not just adding butter and cheese. No, it's a specific technique you do off the heat to whip everything into a creamy, velvety, perfect sauce.
And here is exactly how you do it. Step 1, and this is crucial, take the pan completely off the heat. Then you dump in your grated cheese and stir like crazy until it's all melted. Next, add the cold butter all at once and stir again really vigorously. You're literally forcing the fat from the butter and cheese to emulsify with the starchy water, creating that glossy, beautiful sauce. This is it. This is the whole game. So let's just do a quick lightning round of the most important rules, okay? Always keep your broth hot. Soften your onions, don't let them get brown and bitter. You need to stir it regularly, but you don't have to be chained to the stove. Stop cooking when the rice is still al dente. A little bite is good. And the big one, always, always add your cheese and butter off the heat. Oh, and serve it right away. Risotto waits for no one. And when it's time to serve, grab a wide, shallow bowl. Let the risotto spread out on its own. Then you just arrange those gorgeous seared asparagus tips on top and crumble that crispy, salty prosciutto all over. It's just beautiful.
So there you have it. Risotto is completely demystified. You see, it's a dish that asks for a bit of your time, a bit of your attention, but what it gives back is this incredibly satisfying experience, from the first chop to the last bite. Which really only leaves one question, doesn't it? When a process is this engaging, which part is actually better, the making or the eating?